Okay guys, so we are continuing Unit 5 today. We're going to be talking about intermolecular forces and learning more about those. So last class, when I was with you, we took notes on page 5 and we talked about intermolecular forces and intramolecular forces. We talked about the types of intramolecular forces. We reviewed drawing Lewis structures and polarity. We reviewed electronegativity and how to tell the difference between an ionic and a covalent bond. We also learned about the difference between inter and intramolecular forces and how to identify them in a drawing. You then finished this worksheet review. So you should have in your packet right now everything up to page 8 completed. What you're doing today, we're going to start on page 9. You will be working with your partner today. This is an inquiry style activity, which means you'll work with your partner to figure out and learn what you need to. So on the far counter where you usually pick stuff up, there is a printer box. You and your partner, for each partnership, you will need one of these baggies, one per partnership. In this baggie, let me open it. You will have a couple of waters. This is a magnetic water molecule. The red represents the oxygen and the whites represent the hydrogen. You'll have a couple of those in this bag. You will also have a blue and green magnetic ball. The green magnetic ball is slightly bigger than the blue one. This is chlorine, so green is chlorine. The blue magnetic ball, slightly smaller, is sodium, Na. So this is Na, and this is Cl. You'll need that for this activity. So the activity starts, you're looking at your kit. Again, it has water molecules, sodium, which Na, is blue, and chlorine, green. You're going to first draw the Lewis structure for water and decide if water is polar or non-polar, kind of like we did when we reviewed last time. Then you're going to play with these water molecules. You'll notice that they're magnetic, so because they're magnetic, one side sticks to the other. You're going to tell me and explore that and draw and explain what you see is happening. Remember through all this to draw our special partial positive and negative symbols. So remember, like you're going to draw an 8 with a negative for partial negative, and like you're going to draw an 8 with a positive for a partial positive. So play with those magnets, answer those questions. Then on page 10, we're going to introduce the sodium and chlorine to the water. So you're going to play with the sodium and the chlorine and the water magnets and see what happens and draw it. Answer the questions. When you get to number 8, there are, the sub at the desk will have 2 bags. One bag looks like this, and one bag looks like this. I will mark in Sharpie on the bag which one's which, but in case I don't, or in case they get messed up, completely gray and white is ethane, where gray is carbon, and white is still, again, hydrogen. So this one is ethane. You will need ethane for number 8, 9, and 10. Then when you get to page 11, you're going to need ethanol. So that's in this bag. You're going to open this bag. Ethanol kind of looks like a little dog. See, there's its head, its face, its little tail. So it'll have gray, red, and white. Again, the gray is carbon, the red is oxygen, and the white is hydrogen. So you'll use ethanol for questions 11, 12, and 13. There are not enough ethanes and ethanols for each group to get one at the same time. So if you find you're running into the ethane question at the same time, and there's no more ethanes left, skip ahead to number 11, do the ethanol first, and then come back to the ethane question and do that when there is ethane available. Again, there's not enough ethane and ethanol for each group to use it at the same time. So make sure as soon as you're done using the ethane, you put the ethane back in the ethane bag so another student can use it. As soon as you're done using the ethanol, do the same thing. Your goal today for this Friday and or Monday is to finish through page 11. If you're my B-Day class, you have more time, so your goal is to finish through page 12. Page 12 just summarizes what you should have learned from the activity today. Please keep in mind, I have my phone with me all the time. I will be on a plane on Friday and Tuesday, so I won't be as readily available, but I will answer your email as soon as possible. Please email me if you have questions. Remember, the key is always available. It will be with the sub. Please do not check it until you have attempted at least one page, and then only check that page. Please don't cheat off of it or check it or try to check it and then write the answer to think about it. Okay, again, if you have questions, send me an email. Have a great week, guys. I know you'll do great. And I will see you on Wednesday.